Good morning, Israel.
Good morning, Miss Six.
Good morning, Selena.
Good morning, Miss Six. How to mention Greek
Good
twice?
morning, Talaya.
Good morning, Miss Six.
Good morning, James.
Good morning, Miss Six.
Good morning,
Good morning, Miss Hicks.
Good morning, Angel.
Hicks.
I like your glasses.
Thank you.
Welcome. Alrighty, so we are working with some things that you learned in kindergarten, which were a lot of things. So one of the things you learned was rhyming, and another thing you learned was syllables. So let's see if we can rhyme. What is a word that rhymes with book? What rhymes with book? Go ahead, Angel.
Books.
That's just adding an S. You gotta give me a new word that rhymes with book. Keep thinking. What do you think, Selena?
Hook.
Hook. Go ahead, Andrew. You have to unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Look.
Yes. Go ahead, Angel.
Cook.
Can't hear you.
Cook.
Yes. Israel, do you have one? All right, so if book, hook, and look all rhyme, then what does rhyming mean? What does it mean to rhyme? When words rhyme, what does that mean? Go ahead, Angel.
The same sound.
They have the same sound, but do they have the same sound in the beginning of the word or at the end of the word?
It's on the end.
At the end of the word. So if they have the same sound in the beginning, that doesn't really matter. But what you want it to do is have the same sound at the end. All right, so let's look at the word. Then let's quickly look at the word book, which is what you had to rhyme with. And the word book has ook at the end, 2 O's and a K. So any word that you gave me needed to have ook at the end. And that's why some people say, well, book would work because it has the same ending sound. And look will work because it has the same ending sound. Any other word that you can think of that will work? What other words will work that rhyme with book? Go ahead, James.
Cook.
Cook will work. Anything that had ook at the end, they work. So there you have a question?
No.
Did you have a rhyming word? No? Alrighty, so keep in mind what it means to rhyme is to have the same sound at the end. All right, so then the next question is syllables. Syllables in a word. So how many syllables are in the word book? How many syllables in the word book? You have to clap the word and say how many parts you use when you say the word. Book. It's just one. Book. That's it. And even if you were to go to spell the word book, you would break up the sounds in that one syllable. Book, book, book. And you'd be able to spell it. All right, how many syllables in the word book bag? Book bag. Israel, let's put those away because you can play with those later. How many syllables in book bag? Only see 3 answers. All right, so it should be 2. Book bag. Now, if you were going to spell book bag, it's going to be hard to spell it using all the syllables at one time. So you will break it up into the 2 syllables that you heard. One syllable was book. The other syllable was bag. So you would spell book, and then you would spell bag. And that will help you with your spelling. So let's say you had to spell book bag. Then you would say, all right, it has 2 syllables. Let me spell book first. Book, okay. And now you have to spell the rest of your word because it's book bag. So now you're going to spell the second syllable, which is bag. Book, good. Just keep that in mind. Syllables help you with spelling because if you know it has 2 syllables, then try to spell 1 syllable first and then spell the second one. Even though it's the same word, if it has 2 parts and you can clap it out in your 2 different parts when you say it, try to spell 1 part first and then spell the second part. All right, if you have your pencils, those would be best. And I'm going to start you on one of the sentences that you have to do for homework. So, and that is what's up top in blue. So don't worry about what's at the bottom. Focus on what's at the top. So you have to rewrite the whole sentence and you have to add corrections because there's a lot going on that's wrong. The sentence is supposed to say, I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 mistakes that I can see. Might be more, but I definitely see 4. So my question is, what mistakes do you see that we could correct? And while we are correcting it, write the sentence. Then you already have 1 sentence done, and you won't have to do this one later. All right, go ahead, Angel.
Is the I-N capital letter.
So it should be a capital I. 1, because it started the sentence. 2, because when you talk about yourself and you say I, you always use a capital I. So everyone should make sure when you rewrite the sentence, you have a capital I. All right, I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. What else? I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. What other mistakes do you see? Come on, Israel, help us out. What are you seeing, James?
I'm seeing the Q and T. They're making wrong sounds.
You mean the G and T?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, so this word is got. So tap out the word got, James, and see if you can figure out what's wrong with this spelling.
G.
So do we have that sound? Do we have the G?
Oh, now I know it's an I at the end.
Not at the end, because vowels usually come in the middle. And it's not an I you want. What do you want in got? Tap out the word again, James.
G. G. Ah.
All right.
So
what do you need?
So I need Q and IT.
It's not an I. What other vowel should it be? It's not I in there that you're missing. And you do want it to be in the middle. So what vowel says ah? Because that's the sound you made.
A.
No. For octopus. Think for yourself, James. What letter says ah? James, I can't see you anymore.
Ah.
Is it A? Is it E? Is it I? Is it O? Or is it U? It's one of the vowels. You already know it's not I. And you know it's not A, and it's definitely not U. So it's either going to be O or E. Who says ah?
Oh.
O for octopus. So it should have been G-O-T. I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. I see 2 more mistakes that we need to fix. Go ahead, Selena.
You erased the T, the other T.
Which word? Or what word?
It.
Yeah, there's way too many T's there. You only need 1 for it. All right, 1 more mistake. I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. What's our last mistake? Go ahead, Talia.
I can't see you.
I don't know how to help you out. Because everybody can see me. It might be because you're in the car. Are you sure you have it on the screen where you can see me and not on just the part where you're just talking? Because there's 2 screens.
Everyone, I can see me, but not everyone.
You don't need to see everyone. Can you see me? And the board? I'm gonna keep going, Talia, because you're breaking up on our side too. Your picture.
It might be. I'm on my way to therapy, so she's on my phone. So it might just be because I'm driving.
Yeah, it's probably because you're driving. I don't think Zoom does well when you're moving. So
Yeah, because everybody actually went black now.
yeah, but that's okay because it'll be on YouTube if you need to see it if you miss something.
Okay. All right, so that we'll finish listening to her, but we'll watch it on YouTube. Okay.
All right, we have 1 more mistake. Go ahead, Andrew.
This is wrong because it has the I-T-H.
No. Should be spelled like this. W-I-T-H. So make sure you have all of those corrections there. And I think we have them all now. I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. I'm gonna move the over so we have more room. I liked it when Sunset got to ride with the Mustangs. All right, so you have another sentence to do for homework, and you're kind of doing it the same way, making sure that any mistakes you see, that you fix it. And don't forget to mark any word patterns that you see as well. So keep in mind what we were talking about with rhyming has the same last part. And when you spell and you have a word with 2 syllables, you spell the first syllable and then spell the second one, and it'll help you spell the word better. In first grade, you're gonna have a lot of big words, so you do wanna be mindful. All right, are there any questions before you go? I'm gonna keep this up so that you can copy this so you at least have this sentence done. But are there any questions before you go?